Oh my gosh. Are you loving it?
Well, we'll see. I sent Piper 2 recipes. I hope she's going to make them today.
Do you guys have anyone? I know some of you. Look at you. Some of you have locals together. Are you going to do like a get together where you do some cooking from the cookbook? I feel like it could be really fun. You're not gonna. You don't have time, huh?
I don't think so.
You don't have as many out there by you. Kate, you have a lot. You have half the team in State College. It would be kind of fun if you did.
Well, maybe I would go to that.
No, you wouldn't. Would you drive the whole way over for that?
I don't know.
Well, if you do it, let me know. I liked Mountain Indy Hospital for delivery.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, all right, so here's the deal. Game plan-wise, I am like falling at the seams here this week as a leader. So I'm so sorry. I don't have an official, like this is not a planned, like I don't have content and I wish that I did. And I was like, I feel so terrible that I don't have content, but I was like, no, you know what? I still want to just be there for them and help you guys and just get through. So here's the deal. Elite reports came out yesterday. Have you taken the time to check them out yet? Yes, no. If you don't mind, you don't have to do it, like you don't have to do it on here if you don't want to, but I would love to hear from you as far as where you stand. Because remember, most of you, your goal is the new leader conference. I know some of you are pushing for a leader premiere, but it's really important that we track where you are. So at some point this weekend, if you can shoot me a screenshot of what your points look like, we can sort of pay attention to where you're standing from category wise, and we can look at what do we need to focus on. If you have zero, that's totally okay. Just let me know that that's what you have, okay? So as a team, Team Fit and Fabulous, like our team as a whole, we are currently ranked 203 in the network. So there are 3 people ahead of us for that top 200 spot, which isn't bad. We have lots of time to keep moving forward. But as a team, we're pretty solid right now. So that's really exciting. But that's where we stand. So if you're like, I wonder where Fit and Fab stands, we're ranked at 203 this month. That can always change, but that's what the Elite Report said as of yesterday. Trip dollars, those of you who are planning on going on the trip. Pay attention. If you didn't make your 300, you will be charged in April. So if you're not there yet, like I had a shitty Success Club month last month. And so I was like, oh no, I was like, I got to make $80 this month or I'm going to owe in April. Like that's sort of where I was at. So anyways, just pay attention to that because for most of you, it is linked to one of your cards and it will come out automatically. Who so far is for sure going? Like you're already signed up. Anybody? Okay, so Michelle's going for sure. Lindsay, were you able to sign up yet? Or Kate, Christina, anybody? Did you get on the wait list or you're not? Or not the wait list, but like did you sign up to say that you would want an invite?
I got an invite and I declined.
You did decline, yeah.
I did put myself on the wait list just in case we don't end up getting pregnant.
Yeah, that was a hard place to be in, Kate. Like I recognize where you're at.
But yeah, we can't lose $300.
Yeah, I get it. So there was a wait list option. Like, did it let you do that?
Yeah, it came later after, but
cool. Okay. Lindsay typed her answer. I got an invite but declined, but I'll accept the next one. I'm back on. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of people do that because they don't want to pay the $300 up front. So they'll decline on purpose, knowing that there's a chance they won't get it. And then once they owe that, payment, it's already kind of paid for because they earned it. Still have to pay that deposit, but not like the big chunk. Christina, you're not allowed off work. Oh, that's so hard. Because it's like another like work function kind of. Yeah. Okay. Well, just keep it in mind as you're bringing on new coaches who are really like working the business. Make sure you give them the heads up and say to them like, hey, like get yourself on this list. I feel like it just builds excitement for them. So make sure that you make them aware of this trip and just the opportunity. Okay, how do we check the leaderboards? No, it's not a stupid question. Just go into your back office and go under your qualification. So like there's an option for my business, I think it's monitor my business, and then qualifications. And then there's an option for elite and premier, and that'll show you your report. Now, there's elite points sort of at the top, and then there's a bottom thing where it shows your elite ranking. Your elite ranking can be different than your elite points because if you have any advancements in like leadership category, that number will make you go sometimes higher than your elite point numbers, if that makes sense. So your rank could be higher than your elite points. So that's where that goes off of. Were you guys able to find it? Everybody, Michelle, you have 2. Okay, good. So we know that for new leader, to pay for your room, you're going to have to get a little bit more there. Okay, Kate, you got 2. Great. And like I said, your rank will change each month too. So you'll see you'll either fall up or fall down. It all just depends. Okay, Lindsay's got 1. Awesome. Okay. Jennifer, if you need help finding yours, let me know. We can look at it together. I know this is probably your first time really looking at them. Okay, so here is what I was hoping to do this morning. I know that we have a lot of ideas swirling around with Ultimate Portion Fix and how you're really just connecting with those customers. I think we need to use this morning to just chat with each other, talk about what's working, what's not, and just kind of run ideas by each other. I really want to work on focusing this week on getting my existing customers in my info group. I have some in it. I think my info group only has like 150, like it's not everybody. So that's what I really need to work on. For me, it's one thing to sell new challenge packs, but I need to capitalize on all those old customers, especially those of you who've been at it for a while. That's like really, you can crush Success Club just by touching back with old touch points. So, okay, I'm going to be quiet for a second. I just want to give you guys time to talk about it. How's it going? What's working? What do you want to talk about?
I thought Melanie's information was really good on the Rising Stars call. I always like when she walks through her plan.
Mm-hmm.
So I put up a challenge, like a Ultimate Portion Fix challenge group post. Very similar to hers. And that went up this morning. And I have people, I got a message, somebody filled out my form last night, somebody who I've talked to a lot, and she's like, yeah, I'm interested. So I'm like, oh, that sounds like it'll be easy.
Yeah.
We'll see. So I was going to go back through the other things that Melanie had noted. So if you're doing the certification, then they put in like these tips for social media, these Instagram stories, but it's really a pain. You can only look at them on screen. I couldn't get them to print, or when I save it as a PDF, the images go away. So Lindsay, let me know if you have this saved and it has the pictures in it. And I decided that I'm really going to focus all this week on how I wasn't really very good in the kitchen. I didn't really know much about food. And now I'm like so excited about making new recipes. Cause actually I'm like, I can't believe I'm so excited about this cookbook.
Yeah.
So
that's a huge piece, because there's so many people who are like, I don't like to cook, and they're afraid of this. Like they're afraid of trying to figure out meal planning. So that gives them help. That's awesome. Michelle, do you have all your story-wise for this week? Is it just going to focus on getting them into the info group, or is it like to actually sell the challenge pack? Do you know? Like, what's your plan?
I don't have a plan.
You don't have
I am very not good. I mean, I'm such a planner, but I am not good at that sort of planning.
Okay. Does anybody have a plan for their social media for this week?
I should, but I don't yet. Maybe.
Okay. Can you guys share those who do? Because some of you are shaking your head like, yes, I've got it. God bless you. Mine comes tomorrow. I do that on Sunday. So I have anxiety once I watch yours. But can you share what you're thinking? Like,
so I'm getting sent to Atlantic City Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for a cyber school conference. So mine is basically like each day I'm focusing on like the portion control containers, because I'm literally packing all of my food for the conference. And then I'm going to take that little lunch box that they gave us with the challenge pack.
Yes.
And I'm going to take that with me. And I'm going to focus on that, like I packed everything and how much money I'm saving while traveling and all of that stuff. But like each day for my stories, I'll type it up somewhere and post it in here.
Okay.
But like Michelle said, the certification has like ways to post on your social media. And it's literally like your first slide is like, I think I have it somewhere.
Is it telling you exactly what to say?
Yeah, exactly what to say and exactly what to put on there. Now, I edit it a little bit just because I don't want mine to look like every other person's in America. But
and
so
are
like
they JPEGs to upload to stories?
no, you can use your own pictures. Like, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just screenshot hers.
Yeah.
And use those, but like some of them are simple. So the first one is like for like why portion control, and it says I used to think I was eating healthy, and then you put like a picture of like healthy perceived foods, and then the next one is I didn't realize I was eating X amount of portions at once. So like the example she gives is that salad from California and how it's like a ton of containers.
Okay.
And then it's until I found these, and it's a picture of the containers. And then I thought I was going to starve, but I quickly realized I was wrong. And then how you feel is the next one. And then this is what happened, like with before and afters.
Okay.
And then it's like, do you want to know more about how I did it? And then do a poll. Like the one I think she had was like, tell me more. And yes, I'm already a fan or something like that.
Oh, like for the answers to the polls?
Yeah, and then she's like, so then whoever answers tell me more, those are the people that you're reaching out to.
Okay. Makes sense.
Is basically how it is. But there is like a couple different ones. I want to say there's like 6 or 7 in there. Hi, Grace. That she has. So I'm going to do one a day since I'll be traveling.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do coaching opportunity posts, and I'm actually going to do them from Atlantic City.
Okay.
Just because I can show like you can do this from anywhere.
Good. So you're going to kind of go back and forth each day between the two.
Yeah.
Are you guys trying to get them into your info group, or are you skipping that step? Like what are you doing?
I'm just inviting right to the challenge group.
Okay.
I'm going to do that also. Like I had somebody who I thought she was going to purchase, and she's like, oh, I think I'm going to wait. I'm like, well, make sure you tune into the info group. You know, we're not starting until the 18th, and then I'm just going to try. So if they say no,
okay,
I think put them in the info group.
So that's the game plan, is that it's there for a holder, but it's not the main goal, right?
I think that's my plan.
My worry is just that so many don't see the content. Oh, yeah. You know, like no matter how much you try or how much you're like, turn on notifications, the numbers are not where they should be. When you look at that scene from like what's in it. Yeah, that's sort of where I'm thinking. How about going lives? Are you guys going to go live at all? Or are you just going to record stuff to YouTube, upload it, and then leave it in your IG stories like swipe up? Have you thought about that at all?
I was going to do an IG live today for the kit, and then save it for my IGTV.
For your IGTV? That makes sense.
And I made my YouTube video, and I'll go live in my group. Yeah, that's my.
How about a call? Are you guys planning to do a call at all for your clients? Like, have you set that up yet?
I like that Melanie did that call and gave us all her slides.
Yeah, that was nice of her, wasn't it? Thank you. Okay. Oh, we got questions. Jen, no, you don't. Oh, did you send the volume for search?
Oh, Michelle, the lunchbox is awesome. I'll get it.
I thought maybe I would order it under Rich's account, or like I'll order it somewhere else.
So you still get it. How have you guys been doing with your own containers this week? Have you been okay sticking to it?
I feel like I've done really well. See, Kate, those containers work. I won't say I lost 3.6 pounds, but I like the containers, and I think I was loosey-goosey with 2B Mindset method. Hey, Grace, I think my tactic will be, when you have real goals, that the containers really help you focus. And that 2B Mindset, like if I'm out to the restaurant, I can still think about my containers, but like veggies most, water first, like I just can combine the principles when I talk about it in my challenge group where you have people doing both.
I like that.
You don't want one group to feel like I'm doing the wrong thing or mine's not working.
Especially after you've done, that's the hard part. Some of you have done 2B for so long that it's like, oh, now she's jumping ship. Like, what's wrong with it now? So I love that idea. It's okay. I'll clean it up later. How about your challengers? I feel like I really need to educate my current challenge group on this. Have you guys spent much time with them yet? Or not really?
I went in our group and made that little like 3-minute video about it.
Yeah.
Just so they would know. But yeah, like I have people that just have the containers and they don't really want to get the new program.
Yes.
But maybe just focus in on the containers again. So I wasn't quite sure how to balance those people. Like I have a lady, she's like, yeah, I have the containers. I didn't do a good job with them. So I'm just going to get my book out and really focus on it. I mean, I'd like to see the ultimate portion fix, but she doesn't want to.
I know. I think that's where we have to, that I've seen a couple times myself. Like people are like, I have the containers, put me in, I want to do it. And I think that's where we really have to like clearly show this is not just using the containers again. Like it's an actual, slightly different approach to using them. And it's more like nutrition school. So I think we need to really market it that way, or we're going to get that same objection often. I already have it. I already have the containers and I have the fix. I just want in your group. Wouldn't you really say you really can't be in the group without doing it?
I think then you'd be giving away information. You'd like be giving away information. But then again, I want those people to get results. So
yeah, like I just don't know that it would make sense because it'd be setting them up for failure without having all those videos. Do you feel that way or not? I mean, Lindsay, like you've done your whole cert, right? Like you're done with it, right? What are your thoughts?
I mean, the information that's in the videos is kind of like stuff that I've already known, but I've also been doing it for almost 5 years. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But like, they're all pretty much videos that we've made at one point or time, but the fact that it comes from her, I think makes a huge difference for one, but she also breaks down other things like the reasoning why she pairs the two containers together, because it's all based on the 40-30-30 with like the macros. And like, I think it's in one of the cert videos. I don't think it's in the actual video, but she says like, if once in a blue moon you want to trade an orange for a blue, you can, because they're kind of interchangeable. And so like,
here's her snack.
She explains it, but like she goes into more depth with it. So like you're kind of like, oh, so that's why I have to eat this and this compared to this. And then she explains like why the top third is the best food, like stuff we already know. But like towards the end, she does like shopping videos and she like explains like the codes on like the fruit and stuff, how it's not just a code for the store, it's actually like how it was grown and like where it came from, whether it was organic or not. And she talks about like the Dirty Dozen.
Just like really fun stuff.
Yeah. So like I was literally like a sponge. Like I planned on taking a week to do it and I just couldn't stop watching them. It was bad. Like I came home on Wednesday and Mike was like, well, now what are you going to do? And I was like, I don't know.
Like, now
I was totally joking when I made that. I mean, I was kind of joking. And when Lindsay wrote back, I'm already done, and I did the certification, I was like, I guess I wasn't joking.
No. You should just expect it, right?
And I was super mad because I missed a question, but it was tricky.
Maybe you'll get recognized again. Didn't you get recognized for 2B for being one of the top, like, first finishers?
Yeah, I mean, like, Carl actually messaged me on Instagram and, like, said, like, congratulations. And then he was talking about, like, how I feel it's going to change my coaching experience and how, like, to build a team with it and stuff.
That's cool.
So... Okay. It was funny because I was like, look, he spelled congratulations wrong. I don't feel bad when I take it.
So let me just ask each of you to say what your answer to this is. So are you a hard no if they want in, but they're not buying Ultimate Portion Fix? Or are you going to say yes? Like, where do we stand as a group? Because our group is the team group, really. But I feel like we need to be on the same page. You'll have another group. Okay, so Kate, are you going to basically say, like, if I tell you, oh, I have those containers, I want to do it, and I'm not buying Ultimate Portion Fix, will you say, okay, then you'll just be placed in our generic group because this group is for those who are doing Ultimate Portion Fix? Okay.
Maybe I'll make a little, like, yes or no form and message it to the people from the Challenge Tracker app.
You mean like on your application or just, through the app?
Yeah, just like a 2-question. Do you want more information? Or, after, because I said this group will end when spring starts, which is coming up, and they almost coincide.
Yes.
But word it in a way that makes them want to do it.
Mm-hmm. Like say like, okay, you've been with us since January and you probably, some of them haven't done containers yet.
So in my lessons in this Digital Course Academy, they go through a sales page and they say, you start with the moment of highest tension and take them to the moment of highest pleasure. So as they read down, so like, have you not been getting the results you want, or not, are you feeling this way? Are you feeling this way? What about this way? And then be like, oh, this could be the solution, or this will be the solution. And then, do you want more information? Yes or no? Like, kind of take it. I don't know.
Are you going to put that in like a Google form or a newsletter?
Oh, no. I think in this case, I'm going to probably, just a short form. But
and then put it in the My Challenge Tracker message.
I mean, I don't know if they all get those messages. So
I think a lot of them do, because it pops up as a notification when they open the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm working on my copy, trying to get stronger.
You're doing great. It's good stuff. Okay. So let's see here. I guess I want to ask, how are you guys going to, like on stories, are you just going to be point blank? Like I'm trying to get everyone who's I'm going to be trying to get everyone who's following me who is a past or current customer, like into the info group, just so they can have the info there. So I was like, I don't need to go overboard on these. I'm just going to do a screen share. Like these are, I will tell you, sitting. So I've been working in Mike's hospital room when he's sleeping. And I will tell you that I am the most unproductive person in the world because I just can't stop looking at him. Like I sit there and it's stuff that I should have done in a hot minute and I can't get them done. So anyways, I started this just the other day right before I was leaving. So I thought about just doing like a slide that says like, do you recognize these? Because most people do. And then I would put a poll there, like a yes or no. And then I just thought something like, that's going to be the last one. Ready to get back to using them for portion control or getting started with them for the first time. So another poll. And then I figured I would need a slide for something about the new, like just saying that there's something new coming out. And then this for a swipe up, because I want my people who were my people. Like I need to get as many of them in there as I can. And then I can invite from that info group. But are you going to do something simple like that where you're just like basically like trying to get your old people? Are you doing that or no? Like, is that a waste of my time is what I'm asking.
No, I don't think it's a waste of your time. I just don't have anything like that yet because I haven't thought about it. Like I'm constantly just,
squirrel, right?
Hamster. Like,
Kate says
I should do that. Like that's what happens. I'll look at your story. I should do that, and then I do that.
Yeah, I just think we all have such like a strong following from before that like those people have to be your top priority right now, and most every single one of them you can get challenge pack points for.
Hey, what do you mean marketing your regular group? I would just market, feeling fab in the spring or something, and then whatever they pick, go with that. Like.
You mean like don't do like a specific March theme, like you just do Ultimate Portion Fix really, and then
just do March or spring, and then whatever they pick, you can funnel them into the right group. I mean, that sounds like double work for you. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I have like a screener question.
I'm also going through that thought process.
Yep, like Lindsay said, what's your goals? Like, that's what I've been saying. Are you wanting to work on just nutrition this month or nutrition and fitness? Yeah. Okay. Right. I think an effort not to like, let's see, I've done that. I'm so annoyed with the bot. I know. Yeah. Vanessa complained too much. She complained she had too many containers, so they stopped making them for that. Okay.
I don't understand why they did that since all of the programs follow it.
Because they want you to buy Ultimate Portion Fix.
I know, but that's kind of shitty.
I know, it is. Unfortunately, they're a for-profit company, right? And that means that they have to look to see where can they now upsell.
I mean, there's a giant thread in that BOD members only group, somebody complaining about stuff costing extra money. And I was like, I think you're nuts.
That's different. That's different though, I think.
Yeah.
I saw that.
They're only like $10.
Like that was like for VIP access to the programs and
But I also think that a lot of people have the containers, but you're right. If they don't have them, you know, people, you can order them from Amazon. You can get random. You could just.
Where are they on Amazon? Have you guys looked?
I've been adding them on to people's purchases.
I guess now we have to with ShareCart. If they're not getting them, then yeah.
That's what I did.
don't have a
And then if they
stockpile
don't
in
need them, they can take them off.
Mm-hmm. Smart. Very smart. How about Energize? Have you been putting that in more people's carts with ShareCart? Here and there. Would get more ballsy, right? Just put them in.
You ever just go back to your ShareCart and resend the email to people who didn't purchase?
Yeah.
So they just think it like, oh, you left this in your cart type email?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Okay. All right, so here's the game plan. We need to keep each other from being squirrels. So this week, once we have our plan on Sunday, so like let's commit that Sunday we're gonna figure out our social media plans. I really want you to share it in the team page because think about it this way. If we're the leaders and we are struggling with like, you know, okay, what is my focus? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna share it? Think about that coach who's 3 months in. They're going to be so overwhelmed that they may not even want to start and they may not want to market it. So I just want you to, yeah, it's for you. Yeah, I'll be out in a minute. But anyways, just share with them that here's my plan. Here's how I'm doing this. Here's how I'm, you know, staying strategized. I think if you guys can just be the leaders and really share your ideas, share your stories, share what you're doing for lives, it will be super helpful. I've been really grateful for you guys sharing what you have this past week in the group. Like I've noticed a lot of you are really stepping up and I'm so grateful for that. So, okay. All right. I'll see you tomorrow night if you guys jump on the team call. But otherwise, have a wonderful week. Thanks for getting on. You want to take a picture real quick? You guys want to do that? Can someone already take it or no?
I can take one. Ready?
All right. Thank you. Yay, there's Jen. Hi. All right. See you guys. Have a great day.